Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Here I do pick a card readings a couple of times a week, so I invite you to join our community by subscribing to the channel and sharing your stories in the comment section, if the comment section is open. Down below. We've been getting spammers down below, so it gets to be a lot to weed out. I have another job and everything, but I think I will leave it open this time. So we'd love to have you here. If you're new, thank you for tuning in, and if you are a returning subscriber, as always, thanks for tuning in. So guys, this is your How Do They Feel For You reading. So over here in the YouTube part, we're going to do I have 4 pre-shuffled readings from a few different oracle decks, and we're going to do the tarot cards as well as use my small colored message cards and get a strange planet card to end the reading. And over in the extended, we're going to use the tarot of sexual magic and the sexy messages to see how this person feels about you sexually, as well as get the outcome, which is the big picture, the message from spirit that you need to know now regarding this connection in terms of like where is it really going. And then we will get advice on how to get your ideal outcome with this person regardless of what the outcome says. Okay, so we'll take a deeper look over in the extended. The link for that will be down below, and thanks so much to you guys who go over to the extendeds. By becoming a patron, which the link for that is down below if you want to join my Patreon, you can receive all the extendeds in a month for like the price of one, basically. So check that out if you're interested. Also, I did release a twin flame reading over there of what you need to know right now as twin flames in the $1 tier over on Patreon. So go ahead and head over to Patreon and check out that twin flame reading. I haven't done a twin flame reading in a while, and it's not a hugely popular topic on my channel. So that's why I just went ahead and put it over on Patreon. So without further ado, you guys, tune into the energies of this reading. Tune in to your intuition. Hope that wasn't too loud. By now you should have already gotten sort of a feel for 1, 2, or 3, which one you're going to go with. I know a lot of you go with the same ones every week, and that's fine, but you don't always have to do it that way. Also, you can watch more than one reading if you feel guided to, and if you get into a reading and it's not resonating, feel free to choose another reading or visit one of my playlists that are linked down below to choose another reading entirely, okay? So you choose another group or another reading depending on how it's resonating for you. So with that being said, for group 1, from the Romance Angels, we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. That is group 1. For group 2, we've got passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That is group 2. For group 3, we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That is group 3. So pause the video if you need more time. As always, timestamps are down below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that the reading is helpful, and we're going to get started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your love interest, the one that you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides, for the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen group 1 today. How does a person really feel about them right now? We're going to go ahead and use the emotional barometer cards first to start, and then we've got oracle cards to the side here, and I'm going to use the last unicorn deck to get more clarification. How does group 1's person really feel about them right now? Okay, person says they are feeling sensual. That's a good card. Person's feeling sensual. A little sexy and sensual towards you guys, evidently. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely feeling erotically towards you guys. I'm really drawn to this card first and foremost, and it says, and this paragraph is what I'm drawn to. It talks about the ancient Greek idea of eros. So this was interpreted as a universal life force that could be found across a range of natural phenomena, in the waves sensuously lapping a rock, in the evening sun turning a hilltop pink, in the budding of spring flowers, or more conventionally in the fluttering of a loose garment caressing a knee. So it's like everything about you stimulates this person, not just strictly in a sexual way, but in a sensual way, okay? So furthermore, for the Greeks, recognition of the power of eros was independent of and not a threat to the other commitments of our lives. So Wow. Okay, guys. So your person feels like you're everything. This goes along with the wisdom of the Avalon card that came out for you guys. We've got love. Okay? And this is a sacred journey marker. It's a very powerful card. When we ask how does somebody feel about us and we get the love card, I mean, that's big. And as just described by the sensual card, it's not just like a physical love. It is like your everything. And this card talks about this as well. Okay? That you are somebody that has shifted this person's perception. Because one of the other cards that we got was from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we got the Observer card, and it was in reverse. Number 49, that's number 45. But I'm noticing like 9 is coming through, and 9 is a number of completing lessons. It's a very powerful number, magically speaking, spiritually speaking, and it is it's the number of wisdom. Okay, it's a number of humanitarianism as well. So when I say that this person feels like you're everything, they feel like you're everything, because both of these cards talk about the love that runs through us all. It's in everything. It is energy, and energy is love. It's really big, and it's bigger than us as individuals. And so you're helping this person to shift, like I said. With the Observer card, they're shifting their perception, their perspective. With the Love card, they feel like they were somebody who before could only see just as far as like an inch in front of their nose. That's what it felt like. So even if this person was very worldly and perceptive in other ways, compared to how they now are, compared to the impact of this love that they have for you and your connection, they can see miles ahead. They can see 360 degrees around. This person is feeling like you are somebody that has opened their eyes and made them feel more connected to everything else. Made them have a deeper appreciation for the little things in life. Just like, the card was talking about. Things in nature, just little things. Little details that they're taking pleasure in that they didn't before because you have woken this person up. So, it's like you have made this person into a better person. You made them more in tune with their own essence and with what connects us all in the world. And it's really very powerful. Yeah. And I just keep getting that you have opened this person's eyes and seeing that there are a lot of different ways that you can look at something. Also that there are a lot of different realities that we are connected to. I don't know if this person has studied, quantum physics and all of those things about parallel universes. They might have, but they don't have to have. But it's that same sort of feeling that their eyes are just really open, seeing new possibilities with you. And they could be researching this stuff. They could be getting readings or talking to somebody that they trust that knows about things that they want to know about, getting other points of view. You've really opened this eyes. It's like this person was colorblind, and through knowing you, they can see all the colors now. Okay, like you've really broadened this person's horizons, and getting out. You've helped them get out of their ego, get out of their little self, and become more fully, in their essence of who they are. And which is who we all are, which is love and the energy vibration of love. That is what it is, okay? So they feel more connected to the world around them. They're seeing things from a broader perspective, seeing different potentials, whereas before they were very limited in their viewpoints and how they saw the world and what they saw their future and what they saw life to be, basically. It's very huge what you guys have done to this person. Was not expecting that. But I was drawn to this particular paragraph, and had I not been, I think the message would have gotten lost. So thank you for that, Spirit. Okay. So let's get some tarot cards. Think about your person, guys. How does Group 1's person really feel about them? And thank you for bearing with me as I shuffle on camera. And thanks to those of you who've gotten private readings from me. They are still 10% off for anyone interested in that. Check the description box for contact information. How else does this person feel about group 1? I feel like the surprise that I'm feeling over how deeply this person feels about you is something that your person has felt as well. Like they were not expecting to feel this deeply about you, or for you to have the impact on them that you have had. Okay. Wow, we've got the Three of Cups at the back of the deck. So it's a very happy card, especially in this deck. I think this person, if you guys are apart, they're missing your company, your companionship, spending time with you. Let's see. How does this person feel? Nine of Cups. Yeah, you definitely are somebody that they have had fun with in the past. Could have gone out drinking with, or just like gone out to dinner. This could have really started off as friends, or you guys could have met through a friendship circle. But this person feels like you fill their cups. You certainly did in the past. Like you really made them feel good about themselves, and you really lifted them up. You really inspired them. I mean, look at the impact that you have had on this person. Just up till now of everything that they have said, that you are really have been like a wish come true to this person. Made them feel like full of love and full of abundance and good health. See, Two of Cups. You guys can have, started off as friends or met in a group setting, and then ended up, leaving behind the group and going off on your own and dating and seeing each other in private. But like, yeah, I'm definitely getting private with the sensual card and the Two of Cups. You guys were making love with this person, a lot of you, and it really was making love. That's what it is. That's what it was. I'm gonna call it what it is. That's what it was. So if you guys were physical with this person, that's what it was. Okay, for your person, maybe not for you. It felt like that to them, and I feel like with this level of energy, there's no way that you didn't feel the same. That you didn't feel it in your heart and soul, the love and the emotional satisfaction of being with this person. Maybe you still do. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys definitely still do. Your person feels like this is meant to be, that things are turning a corner and going in a more positive direction. This person really feels like luck is on their side now. Like you have made them have more faith in themselves, in the universe, in and just seeing things from a broader perspective. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it is a card of expansion. And so you have expanded this person's horizons. Jupiter rules the Wheel of Fortune. This person thinks that you are everything, you guys. I couldn't say it. The cards are telling it like verbatim. You're the universe. You are everything. You are Jupiter. Who is? The viewer is. Why? Because the viewer is got it going on, right? This is the Queen of Wands, regardless of your sign or gender. This person is very sexually attracted to you, but also just looks up to you. She is a very commanding woman. She is a very commanding energy, okay? You're probably, quite impressive and quite accomplished, or this is how your person feels about you. They feel like you guys have a passionate romantic relationship, or that you could, right? And that they feel like you are somebody that is loyal and loving. You might have a bit of a temper, but you are somebody that is loyal and loving and confident, self-assured, or you make this person feel that way. You really lift them up. Your energy is a good influence on them. They really feel like you guys are a good influence on each other, that this is a romantic love that has marriage potential. That it's definitely something that is deeply felt and kismet, meant to be. That there was no accident that you guys met each other. It's no accident that you guys have had this impact on one another, or that you have had this impact on them, okay? The Chariot. So going forward, there is going to be overcoming the obstacles in order to move this forward, okay? Maybe you guys live at a distance and it's a long distance relationship, or there's some other kind of distance, but either way, it's going to take, you know, determination, like a strong focus. So it's good that this person does have the ability to be very singular and kind of single-minded, because they can apply that to getting from point A to point B. They can apply that to achieving a goal. And except that now they're not only that way. They don't have tunnel vision anymore. You have broadened their horizons. However, they can still apply that skill to get where they need to go. And where they need to go and where they want to go is towards those horizons that you have shown them. They want to go towards where their heart is calling them, where their passions are drawing them to. And we see that they have a lot of passion for you. Yeah, they definitely feel like a pull to you. You could be calling this person, manifesting them, consciously or unconsciously, thinking about them, dreaming about them. But whether you're doing that or not, they're thinking and dreaming about you. Like they daydream about you. They feel a soul connection to you, okay? They feel like there is something mysterious and otherworldly about this connection. Even the Chariot card has an element of mysteriousness. It's that Cancerian water energy, and the High Priestess is water too. We've got fire. We've got, you know, more water over here. So lots of water and some fire. So it's all about, the thing that water and fire has in common is that they are emotional elements, okay? So this person is coming. This person is coming. So if you guys live at a distance, they're coming. If you guys are no contact or low contact, they are coming towards you. He is fighting, in the story, Prince Lear is fighting the dragon to impress Lady Amalfia, right? So this is, whatever your person's doing in the future, they're doing it for you. If they're getting their shit together, if they're having to take action to complete a journey, to accomplish some particular goal or self-improvement, they're doing that with you in mind, feeling a strong connection to you, being inspired by you, okay? And there is something about you that has inspired this person to trust in this connection, and more importantly, to trust in themselves, to be able to accomplish things they want to accomplish and go after what they want, okay? So let's get some messages from your person. Let's see, which messages do I want to go with? This person had no fear, no filter. What would they say about how they feel about group 1? Wink, wink. I love that card. I'm so glad I put that in there. Giving you a little wink. Sending you a little flirtatious energy. Yeah, more Chariot energy. I'm taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. So applying that singular focus in a way that's going to be positive for this connection going forward. Really taking the wheel and turning it in the direction that they want it to go in, which is being inspired and led by their feelings for you and the connection that they share with you. Wow. Ace of Cups. I'm ecstatic about this new love I met. And guess who? It's you. You still make my heart flutter. So this person is got a funny little teasing energy. I like that, because they started off by saying, you know, that I'm ecstatic about this new love I met. The new love is you, regardless if you're new or not, whether you've known this person a long time or you're a newer connection. They're saying that they want a new emotional beginning with you. They want a new start in this connection, or to start a new phase with you here. You still make their heart flutter. You still make their heart skip a beat. Okay. So let's look at, and then at the back of the deck, we've got the Queen of Cups energy, which goes along with the High Priestess for me. Your otherworldly beauty is so delicate and humble, it has captured my heart. Okay. So some of you really do have an otherworldly beauty. You could have strong water in your chart or a water rising, but you don't have to. There's something about you though is your person feels you're beautiful. Okay, they love you. They feel you're beautiful. So from the romance angels, we got forgiving and learning, and give your relationship a chance. So I don't know if this person needs to be forgiven for their short-sightedness. I feel like that's probably it, needing to be forgiven for their short-sightedness regarding you in this connection, and not perhaps honoring you the way that they should have. But if this card resonates, you'll know what that's referring to, okay? So there is something that needs to be released from the past, and in order to experience more love in the present moment, okay? And we see that the love is definitely here. So for some, maybe there's a blockage to this love because of unforgiveness towards something or someone in the past. It's time to let that go and leave that behind. Your person, they're aware of this because they want to give the relationship another chance. So maybe they have forgiven what they've needed to forgive and learned what they need to learn, and that's why they're coming across in strong chariot energy, because they want to give this relationship a chance and work on this partnership with you. Okay. Let's get another message. Also, this person say they had no fear, no filter about how they feel towards group 1. My overly inquisitive nature might not be to your liking, but even so, I want to touch you all over. So very sensual. The Page of Pentacles, that's Page of Pentacles energy. It is a very sensual card. Okay, I associate, the artist. Well, I was gonna say the artist formerly known as Prince, but he's not the artist formerly known as Prince. Hasn't been for like ever, but. He's formerly of this earth. He's no longer with us, but Prince is a very sensual person. I associate him with the Page of Pentacles. I also associate Marilyn Monroe, just to give you an idea of the sensuality level. So your person could be very sensual, because we got sensual twice. They could be very tactile, very touchy-feely, or they are behind closed doors. If they're not, they're really sort of like coming into that energy, and they really feel that way towards you. And so they're like, the Page of Pentacles is a student. So it's like this person wants to be a student of your body, right? John Mayer's song is coming to mind. Your body is a wonderland. Like, this person is really attracted to you and loves touching you and feeling you and being with you. And they just kind of worry that maybe that's going to be too much for you. Maybe you're not going to like that. Maybe they're a little too hands-on, a little too touchy-feely. They want to, explore your body a little too much. But either way, they're going to do it. And they're definitely going to do what they want to do when they have you, within reason, right? They're going to take command of the situation. And you're probably going to like it a lot. But they just letting you know, I want to touch you all over. So that's what it is. And before taking it over to the extended, where I'm going to continue the reading, I'm going to get you one of these little fun strange planet cards because I love them. And if this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. Also, if you'd like to check out my Patreon, then you can get discounted extendeds. The link for that is down below as well. I put up a twin flame reading over there this week. And to view the twin flame reading, it is just $1, okay? How does this person feel about group 1, please? For the strongest collective who tuned in. Okay. Yeah, they kind of feel like this relationship has required learning and an education. Some of you could have a child with this person, and some of you are musical, maybe play an instrument or the piano. But what I'm really getting is, I'll just read the comment to you. It says, you know, one of the parents is saying playing the melody box piano is a valuable skill, and the other parent is saying, as a grown being, you'll be glad you persisted. So basically, you'll be glad you didn't give up. You'll be glad you persisted in learning this new skill. And the young being is saying, I'm not convinced. So it's just your person saying like they feel like maybe they've needed some convincing, that they needed to persist in this connection to develop the skills necessary to love you the right way, or to move this forward with you in the right way, to really give the relationship a chance. Or maybe they feel like you're going to need some convincing, right? That there's still more to learn. At the very least, I'm getting that there's still more to learn in this connection and more growing that the two of you need to do. But it'll be worth it. Your person feels like it's going to be worth it, that this is a valuable connection. It's worth persisting in. Okay. They, you know, maybe are not entirely without doubts. Maybe you're not, but nevertheless, you know, you guys are learning and you are growing in this connection. So this is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to take it to the extended, where we are going to look at how this person feels about you sexually and pull some of the sexy message cards. And then we're gonna find out the outcome from Spirit, right? We're gonna pull some more tarot cards to get a little bit deeper into the reading, to find out what we can find out more about how this person feels about you. And then we'll get advice from Spirit on how you can manifest your ideal outcome with this person, which it looks like some of you are already manifesting. So keep it up. It's good. It's good work. If you wanted to shift this person's perspective to make them realize that they love you, to make them realize the value of love and the value of seeing things from a broader perspective. If you wanted to manifest this person to be attracted to you, or to work on this connection, to forgive, to learn, or to move forward towards you, you know you're doing a good job. But over in the extended, we're still going to get some tips and tricks from Spirit on how to continue that trend. So follow me over there if you're guided. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person, the one you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides are the strongest collective energy of everyone who chose Group 2. How does our person really feel about them? I'm using the Witchling Tarot for you guys. We've got the Knight of Swords turning over. How does this person really feel about Group 2? So you could be an air sign or have it strong in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Also, you could be quite a headstrong individual, driven and active. It's a general reading though. Flip-flop it if it's the other way around and it sounds more like your person. How does this person really feel about Group 3 today, please? And bear with me as I shuffle on camera. Thanks, guys. Does this person really feel about Group 2? And if I said Group 3, I apologize. I have a tendency of doing that. If you are ever in doubt about what number I'm on, there's always a number card in the shot that you can refer to, okay? So it's basically the number we're on is the number that you see in the corner of the screen. How else does this person feel? Thank you. Towards Group 2. Alright, I got some other cards turning over. This one can go here, this can go there, and one more, please. This is a nice chatty deck. Okay, we've got the Tower at the back of the deck. Some of you guys could have strong Mars placements. So yeah, let's look. All right, guys. So your person feels some of you, your person feels like you are moving on from this connection, okay? we see the Three of Swords here. We've got the Tower at the back of the deck, and then from my Wisdom of Avalon deck, we got the Death card, number 46. And 46 breaks down to 1, which 1 is like a singular number. So you could be single, or they could be feeling single because you guys, you know, must be in separation, or there has been hurt here. There's some sort of an ending, okay? And we did get the Forgiving and Learning card from the Romance Angels for you guys too. So it's telling me that your person is feeling like forgiveness needs to take place in this connection. Forgiveness due to the ending or whatever hurts have happened in this connection. It could have been an argument with that Knight of Swords. That Knight of Swords can be you know, very stubborn and rigid in their thinking. We did get By the Book from the Wisdom of the Oracle, number 11. So this person could be very by the book, or could have been, maybe you could be, but I'm getting whoever's like, this Knight of Swords energy combined with the by the book tells me that somebody here is quite rigid in their thinking. And I feel like that hasn't served the connection, okay? I'm definitely getting somebody that maybe thinks they're always right, or is argumentative, or even just comes across that way without really intending to. However, there is a mean streak in this particular night. So I feel like, yeah, your person feels like some mean words were exchanged between the two of you, and this connection has ended, or yeah. So if this isn't resonating so far, maybe messages will resonate as we go along, or feel free to choose another group or check out my playlists down below. But we do have the Magician here, and this is where I was saying that your person feels like yeah, they feel like you are moving on from them, but you need to forgive them, okay? So it's like you are stuck to this person and they are stuck to you. It feels like with the Devil card here. Because we've got this optimistic, open energy of the Magician. The Magician manifests, turns vision into reality. So they use whatever resources is at their disposal, or, you know, and they create something new. It's a card of newness. And then it's flanked by the Devil card, which is a card of holding back, or feeling bound to someone or something, okay? So this person feels like I feel like one of you is trying to turn your back on this connection and leave it behind and move on. And the other one is feeling more bound to the connection, but I feel like really you both feel bound underneath it all. And part of the reason why is because there needs to be some forgiveness here. So let's turn over the rest of the cards as well. Got the Two of Pentacles. And we've got the Nine of Swords. So we've got very strong air and earth signs, as well as if it's earth, Capricorn energy. So going forward, your person feels that, you know, there's a decision that needs to be made, okay? They will be weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons of this connection. They will be continuing to feel a little up and down in their emotions regarding you, okay? Maybe focusing on their work and home life balance in order to distract themselves from the sleepless nights and the nightmares and the negative thoughts that they could be having regarding you, okay? And you know, some of you are still physically involved with this person, but either way, we've got with the Passion card and the Devil card that there is a very strong, passionate connection between the two of you, a very passionate undercurrent between the two of you, and I feel like that's a big part of your guys' attraction, of this connection. It could feel a little bit addictive. You know, there could be like a sexual obsession between, you know, your person and you, or, you know, this is how they're feeling towards you. And there's something like unstable about this connection your person feels. And they feel like that's going to continue into the future, that that this connection is going to continue to stress them out into the future. We know that your person likes to do things by the book, or maybe you do, right? But it doesn't matter, because you guys stimulate such passion within one another that it's actually destabilizing for somebody. And I think that's what led to the ending, more or less, okay? With this being 36 breaks down to 9, the number of completion, okay? So what is your person saying about the forgiving and learning card? Basically, they feel like in order for them to have healthier relationships, they need to change a pattern within themselves, okay? And they could actually be quite angry at you, or you could be angry at them. Just take what resonates. Maybe you're angry at each other, and that needs to be let go of, and forgiveness needs to happen. Blame needs to stop. If people are blaming each other, forgiveness needs to happen, because if that doesn't happen, then you guys are going to continue to repeat the same unhealthy or toxic patterns going forward into the future, okay? So this is about letting go of anger and blame and unforgiveness, and detoxifying that in order to have a healthier relationship dynamic and pattern in the future. So your person's aware of this, right? But we see that they don't have a lot of faith that that's going to happen, because just the whole reading and then it ending with the 9 of Swords. They're feeling like it's something that's going to continue to bother them, that this connection is going to continue to give them grief going forward. You know, despite all of the enormous amount of passion they have for you, and the strong, almost otherworldly connection that the two of you share, okay? So let's get some messages from your person and see if they can help clarify a little bit more for us. And if this reading is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. It'd be awesome. If I leave the comments on, I haven't decided yet. I've been getting spam in the comment section, and I don't have time to be weeding all of that out, and I don't want you guys exposed to that. But at the very least, hit that like button, okay? And subscribe, or hit the bell if you are subscribed to receive notifications. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. They're 10% off right now. So we've got the Judgment card as well as the Magician, okay? Number 20 and number 1. So your person is saying that they fancy, I'll just read how it's on the card. It says, I fancy myself an excellent judge of character, and then I prejudge, or then I unfairly prejudge you before learning more about you. So that, you know, goes along with that Knight of Swords energy of somebody that is narrow-minded, rigid in their thinking, like I said, you know, can be mean in their words or their thoughts. So it's like this person is admitting that they unfairly prejudged you. And they're also saying that I'm pretty confident I've got you in the palms of my hand. So that's that Magician energy, Shadow Magician energy. And I think mostly that's referring to sexually speaking. If you guys are still sleeping together, especially, they feel like they can manipulate you, you know, because the sex is so good. I'm just going to say it, you guys. Those who follow me know that I just say things, like say the truth, and I try not to be triggering, but I can't please everyone. I have to say what I have to say, okay, in the time that I'm allotted, so to get the point across. But hopefully that wasn't too harsh. Yeah, no, I feel like if that's what resonates, then take it. If it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. Okay, we do have, I've got, I can see us growing old together. You already feel so familiar to me. I do feel there is that underlying bond between the two of you that is quite impactful. These are 2 major arcana cards. We had the Tower at the back of the deck. That's another major arcana card. So it feels like, you know, this person is saying in the distant future, maybe you guys can get back together, or you guys can work things out once you guys have learned from this ending, released and healed the past, so that you can have more love in your present moment once you guys forgive one another, once forgiveness has taken place, and you guys have learned better and healthier relationship patterns instead of this double energy pattern. Then in the future, they can see you guys growing old together because you do feel so familiar to them. Let's get one more from this deck, please. How this person feels towards group 2. Okay, these all fell out, not taking those. I need to consider the facts objectively so that everyone's treated fairly. So maybe there is more than just the two of you in the situation. Maybe it is a third party, and so your person has to consider the facts objectively to make a good judgment call. At least now they're realizing that in the past they did not judge you fairly. They didn't bother to learn about you. They just had their rigid viewpoints that they projected on you and didn't consider whether they were being fair or not. Now at least they're shifting out of that energy to be more objective, whether there's a third party or not. They're considering the facts, okay? Because they want to be more fair going forward in the future. This one turned over to another 9, and it says, if I worry about you, this is another 9 of, this is 9 of Swords. We got 9 of Swords twice. If I worry about you too much, it's because I really care about you. Sometimes I drive myself crazy thinking about you. So this person thinks about you a lot. They're going to continue thinking about you in the future, and how to come into balance in a healthy way in this connection, and how to balance and keep their emotions in check or in balance with regards to you as well, you know, despite whatever's happened here. So they do worry about you. They do really care about you, especially now, okay? I don't know if they did in the past, but they're saying they feel this way now. And we'll get a card from the Emotional Barometer deck too. How does this person really feel about group 2, please? Got practical. Yeah, they're not looking at this. They are more in their mind now, okay? You guys do have this really strong, passionate connection. There's great chemistry between the two of you. But when it comes to like the future of this connection, this person really wants to look at it through a practical lens. They want to bring it out of the body and out of the lust and out of the impulsiveness or just the fire and the flame of the heat of the moment or anything like that. They want to bring it out of the emotions and into their head. And they're looking at practical concerns, you know, maybe regarding work and home and how to balance that with this connection, or just to how to detoxify themselves from negative energy so that they can be in a healthier relationship dynamic with you. So really being drawn to the first paragraph on this card. It says, for too long we've been slothful and indigent, but now there's a crispness and a purpose in the air, and we're ready for action. We're determined not to let doubts or complexities overwhelm us. We want to see tangible results. We're tired of being dreamers and shirkers. So yeah, this person is wanting to get serious. Serious in their approach to this relationship, and just into their approach. And their approach to how they handle people and how they handle themselves and how they handle all of their relationships, right? So they want to get out of, like, they're really just kind of trying to get their emotions stabilized right now, right? They're kind of wobbly, and they will be going forward. But the one thing they're sure of is that you guys have great passion, and they're cocky about it because they feel like they have you in the palm of their hands, maybe relationship-wise, but definitely physically for those that resonates with. And there's a lot of passion between the two of you. And maybe they really tempt you, or they're very tempted by you. But, you know, if this person's the one that's been more rigid or by the book, then you make this person come to the edge. So you do really stimulate this person fantastically, but there is this need in your person's feelings that they need to be more practical and not be so like obsessed or just, you know what I mean? They want a sound relationship that makes sense, basically. They don't want a lot of ups and downs, back and forth, fighting, unequal give and take, temptations, worries. They just want it to be solid. So we'll dive deeper into that over in the extended, and the link for that will be down below. Over there we will pull the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because there's a lot of sexy energy here, and we'll get some sexy messages too. So we'll find out how your person feels about you sexually speaking. Then we'll pull an outcome card to see what you're on track to experience in this connection in the future, as well as get advice. But I'm gonna finish this off with one of these fun strange planet cards. Angel, Spirits, and Guides for group 2. How does our person really feel about them? You guys, I don't know if you enjoy these cards as much as I do, but I enjoy them, so I'm gonna keep using them. But this is so cute. You're basically, your person wants to kiss you. They really like the magnetism and the physical connection, the touch and the kissing. Okay, this guy's saying, you know, basically in their own language, that they want to kiss them. Request to initiate a mouth push confirmed. Okay, I will avoid bumping your mouth stones. So basically, and their little fleshed cheeks and everything. Fleshed cheeks. Yeah. So how does your person feel about you guys? They feel passionately about you. They want to kiss you. They want to kiss you. They want to kiss you. So just because they're being practical and stuff, and they're considering the facts objectively, that doesn't mean that they don't want you, you know, because they do. But it's just like in a healthy way. That's what it's like. They're wanting to shift it to a healthy way. There's forgiveness that needs to take place and all of that. So taking it to the extended, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. All right, welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I have your cards pre-shuffled to the side here, and we're going to use the movie tarot for you guys. So think about your person. Angel, Spirits, and Guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who has chosen group 3. How does your person really feel about them right now? Bear with me as I shuffle on camera, guys. How does group 3 person really feel about them right now? How does group 3's person really feel about them right now? We got 5 of Wands forced its way out. You can fast forward through the shuffling if you don't like waiting. Some people actually find it relaxing. And how does group 3's person really, this one popped up, really feel about group 3 right now, okay? So lots of fire energy. We had the Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. So your person could be fire, don't have to be. Alright, let's look at these real quick. Got it. We've got the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Cups. So with the 4 of Swords, it looks like, okay, this connection essentially has been healing for your person, okay? Your person or you could have been in and out of each other's lives with that Knight of Cups. You could be just dating right now. This could be a younger connection, or you're younger people, or young at heart. That's water sign energy too, by the way. But, you know, just with the Oracle cards that came out as well, we got the co-create card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, number 40. So we've got 4 and 4. And, you know, 4 by itself is a card of consistency and stability. But I kind of feel like, you know, this connection has not always been the most stable. I feel like, you know, maybe it's been very exciting and romantic, but not stable. So it's had its ups and downs. It's had its limits for sure. Maybe your person or you haven't given the connection the label or the recognition that you really wanted to give it, or they feel like they haven't given that to you. And so that's where that Five of Wands energy comes in. Got the Page of Wands here too. So your person could be or could have been, you know, something of a player with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands here. And this has caused conflict in this connection. I feel like your person wants to come out of conflict. They want to experience more harmony. I think they also, I'm getting they want to be successful and solve a problem as well. And whatever problems that you guys have had in the connection, they're wanting to solve that. Okay. So if your person's not a player or you're not, you know, there could have been some outside interference that created a blockage in this connection, or but I just feel like there's been anxiety and restlessness in this connection just due to the attraction. I feel like the attraction's pretty intense, and also just the whole process of dating one another, seeing one another, with its lack of stability, has been stressful. So whatever that conflict represents, I feel like if this is your reading and that resonates, then you'll know what that's talking about. It could even have to do with an argument, you know, a conversation. Somebody could be have behaved childishly. Your person is saying maybe they feel like they have behaved childishly in this connection, have behaved in a limited way towards this connection. I'm also getting some sort of conflict that has arisen from you know, childhood issues, unresolved childhood issues. And you know, in the Unrequited Love card that came out was the other Romance Angels card that came out for you guys. This card also does talk about childhood issues as well, okay? So it's like, I feel like your person feels like maybe you both have had childhood issues that have affected this connection in a way that has created conflict in the connection. But at the very least, they're talking about, you know, that all connections, you know, the energies of the two individuals need to mix well in order for there to be harmony. And I'm getting that on one hand, like romantically speaking, physically, at least in the early stages, you guys did blend well. Your energies did blend well. But at some point it became stressed. And your person feels like it has to do with childishness or past hang-ups, okay? And I feel again it has something to do with childhood pretty big time. Maybe this person or you, take it how it resonates, it has a pattern of attracting unhealthy relationships. And we do this subconsciously because we're trying to relive our childhood through our partners, through our relationships. And in order to heal our pasts, right? To heal our inner child. So there is something about unhealed wounds affecting this connection with that unrequited love. That's really the main thing that I'm getting from that card. Okay. So let's look at these other cards here. We've got the Five of Cups and the Hermit. So it looks like your person feels, you know, that going forward there is going to be an emotional loss in this connection, that there are going to be regrets. If there are regrets now, though, that's going to continue, okay? but they do feel like you guys needed to meet each other because you guys stimulate each other's hearts in a way that is allowing you to figure out your issues in order to break unhealthy relationship patterns. Because I feel there's a mirroring going on between the two of you. So you could be twin flames, but regardless of label, there is a mirroring. I feel like your person sees themselves in you, both the good and the bad. That's where that co-create comes in. That's where some of this childhood stuff comes in, because by mirroring each other's issues and each other's unhealthy patterns at each other, you're then able to work through some of those. But it's you know, it's not without its grief. It's not without its it's not without its heartache, but it's meant to stimulate you guys to go into that hermit energy of going within for clarity, right? Figuring out who you really are, going on a quest for personal truth and spiritual illumination, rather, okay? Also could be your person feels like knowing you has taught them about what they need to leave behind, what they need to eliminate in themselves and their behaviors and their lifestyles and their environment, and that they are kind of like seeing things from a new perspective. So I mean, this is what these kind of spiritual relationships do, okay? It might not be the most exciting or sexy of things to occur, but it's necessary because it's a heart awakening and it teaches us about ourselves. And like we've got the dog card that came out from the from my Avalon deck, and it's a card of loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love, number 19. And in 19 breaks down to 1, which is a singular number. So I mean, your person could be feeling, you know, very single right now, regardless of relationship status, as they go on their inner journey that has been inspired by this connection to find their truth, to find their true wish fulfillment, and to really discover who they really are. And they're discovering that through you, okay, and through this connection. And I feel that this person, yeah, they could feel like you are a loyal, sincere person, that you unconditionally love them. But more so, I'm getting that this is them questioning, you know, when you act loyal to them, or when you have been in the past, or when you have acted or been loyal towards them and loving towards them, is that sincere? Okay, this card begs the question, is it sincere? And it could be them too asking themselves, like, are my feelings real? Are my intentions and feelings towards group 3 sincere? It's interesting. So let's get some messages from your person. I think I'm going to pull a card from the emotional deck first, the emotional barometer deck. And if this is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below, if I leave the comments open, that is. And hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. Private readings are 10% off right now. You can get one by looking in the description box. I have my contact information down there. Also, I have links to my playlists down below, linked down below. If you want to check out another reading, or you can just choose another group if this isn't resonating. But if it is resonating, hit that like button, okay? Now we've got sulky, okay? So how's your person feeling about you guys? They say that they're feeling sulky with regard to you, okay? So, really drawn to this first paragraph. It says, it is, of course, not entirely mature, right? Talked about immaturity and hang-ups. We've been silent for quite a while, so you guys have been maybe low contact or no contact for quite a while. They've tried to ask a number of times what was wrong, and we just shook our head blithely and said, rather unconvincingly, nothing. So, yeah, when when I talked about communication a moment ago, you know, like I said, some sort of conflict with regard to communication. Maybe you're just not talking to this person. Maybe they feel like you're being sulky, or maybe they're not talking to you, they're being sulky. Maybe you have tried, like the card says, to ask them what's wrong and they just say nothing, or they think that that's how you're going to respond if they were to ask you what's wrong, okay? But there is some sort of silence between the two of you. I'm going to get some message cards too. How would this person, how does this person feel about group 3 spirit? And what would they say if they had no fear or no filter about how they really feel about group 3? Please clarify these messages. We've got the imbalance in our relationship isn't fair. One of us is a taker and the other a giver. Okay. So yeah, it does kind of feel like that too, with that unrequited love and the co-create card, the conflicts. I thought one of these other cards also talked about that. We've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if you're the one that is more of a giver, then your person feels like you should, you know, love yourself first, right? You should put yourself first. You should do that. Your self-respect will make you more romantically attractive to this person. But either way, they're saying that there is an imbalance in this relationship and it isn't fair. So even if they're the ones that are benefiting or have benefited from your generosity without reciprocating equally, they're still acknowledging that it isn't fair, okay? And, you know, energies can be reversed, so if it's the other way around, feel free to flip-flop it. How does this person feel, and what else do they want to say to group 3, please? I'm super lucky to have such a winner on my arm. I'm proud to call you mine. Well, that's nice. And we've got this one also turned over. I absolutely cannot resist the strong sexual attraction I feel for you. So, yeah. I mean, that answers some questions for me, because it's not that this person is not attracted to you. They absolutely are. It's more that they feel like something about this connection is the how do you say this? Perpetuation of unhealthy past patterns. And so maybe this person is used to being in, like I said, a player energy, or being in relationships that are unhealthy or based on the physical. And there's some element, I mean, just fill in the blank, whatever, you know, your intuition is telling you regarding what this person means. There's some unhealthy aspect to this connection this person's acknowledging and bringing forth, and that is, you know, for a lot of you, to do with the sexual attraction being a strong basis for the connection. And that's, you know, we all want there to be a strong sexual attraction, right? But when it's too good, it can make you go crazy and not see so clearly, right? Digmatize you, or, you know, fill in the blank. So I feel like this person is very, you know, they're expressing similar sentiments, right? That they feel like, you know, that the sex is really good, and it's a strong, you know, reason why you guys have dealt with each other in the first place. And they do come from a place of ego here with this 6 of Wands energy. So you could be very, very sexy in this person's eyes. You could be very charismatic. You could really be a feisty, lusty, or confident person, or this person is. But to them, you know, that's a big part of the relationship. So we're getting more clues and hints as to the dynamics of this relationship, where it's not working for the connection. It's leaving you guys, one or both of you, single, or continuing to need to be single in order to figure out each other's, or to figure out your own, rather, your own true path in life and what's best for you and how to love yourself more and what you really want to keep and what you want to let go of in your life in order to achieve the best for yourself. So even though this person feels like you're super attractive and they like you and maybe you're arm candy or eye candy, not that that's all it is, but that's what they're saying right now so far, that it's along those lines, then you know, this is what they're talking about. This is like clues as to what the issues are in this connection. Yeah, it's very self-motivated. This person's interest in you and their feelings for you are very self-motivated. With the Nine of Cups, I love that you spoil me. Your affection and attention makes me feel like royalty. So, yeah, this person feels like, you know, they love what you do for them, right? They do have a lot of emotions for you. But a lot of those emotions, like I said before, 1 is a singular number, so is 9. A lot of those emotions are self-serving. So that's where that imbalance comes in that your person already talked about. The imbalance in a relationship isn't fair. One of us is a giver and one of us is a taker. Your person is probably the taker. If you're the taker, maybe you know you're the taker. Your person is calling you out on that if that's the case. But so then it's flip-flopped, right? Then they're saying, you know, that you're a taker and it isn't fair. But and that they feel like they really spoil you and lavish you with attention and love and treat you like royalty, but they're not getting the same in return. And if that's the case, then that's the conflict in the connection, and that's why they don't see things really progressing. They feel like it's going to be a loss going forward while people work on themselves and learn to love themselves more. And I feel like that's the case even if they're the ones that's the taker. Okay, so I think I've got everything that I need to get over here. I'm going to take it to the extended, and we're going to do a deeper dive into this. We're going to do the tarot of sexual magic and sexy messages, as well as get the outcome. So the message from Spirit, where is this connection going? I mean, we think we can see where it's going right now, but we will ask Spirit what the future outcome is likely to be here, and then get advice on how to get your ideal outcome with this person, because nothing is set in stone, and our thoughts create. So we're going to take a deeper look over in the extended, but I do want to get you one of these fun, strange planet cards to hopefully not leave you on such a sour note. I don't know if this is sour or triggering or not. Like I've said before in previous videos, what triggers other people doesn't trigger me, because I'm just, I don't know, objective that way. I don't know. But yeah. Again, and if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take the messages. You can choose another group or check out that playlist down below, or get a private reading. So Spirit, what other messages, one final message from their person, Group 3's love interest, what would they say to them if they had no fear, no filter, please? Says, I can observe all things. Okay, so yeah, your person, it's a little kid on top of its parents' shoulders and saying, like, I can see everything, right? I can see everything from up here. This person feels like this connection has been like a stepping stone, that it's elevated them, that it's lifted them up, that it has opened their hearts, but it's also mirrored and showed them what they need to work on within themselves. Because like I said, they can see in themselves, you know, they can see themselves in you, both the good and the bad. And there are things that they feel like you guys have to sort out on your own and figure out on your own, and questions that you need to ask. This person does have some questions about, you know, your sincerity, about if you're really as loving as you appear, for those that come off very, very loving and spoiling of this person. Also, I feel like there's questions that they have to ask themselves of the same nature, like, how sincere am I? If I feel like 9 of Cups towards Group 3, like they're saying they feel 9 of Cups towards you, you know, how sincere are those emotions? Is that just because Group 3, you know, caters to me? For those that resonates, for example. Or is it just because Group 3 is hot? Is it just because the sex is hot and wonderful? Like, what is this? It takes time. It takes hermit energy to figure that out, okay? So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that was helpful. Hit the like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell to receive notifications. And taking it over to the extended, the link for that will be down below.